Hey there Dungeoneers, and welcome back to the Dungeon Den. A paint sesh, and in this video we're going to go over Weirdnob's Mystical Shaman cape. This was super cool to do. The model it's a really cool sculpt, and I'm a massive fan of these Age of Sigmar orcs, and it's a lot of fun turning them into this Skeletorks theme that I've got going on. But honestly, at the end, I'm so happy with this tabletop standard cape. And it is very simple to do. And I use very simple techniques to get the job done. So hopefully you find this helpful. And if not helpful, at least entertaining. If you're interested in any other Skeletorks or what I'm talking about, there's other videos down below in the description on my YouTube channel, and there's more coming, and there is more on my Patreon, which is also below. Without further ado, me babbling too much, please sit back and relax, because here we go. And this is a Weirdnob model. Absolutely stunning. And after I've given it a base with the colour forge, it's ready to go. So I was thinking of purple, a deep purple, and wanted to try this sponging technique. SpongeChop everybody's talking about, but to be fair, I went straight back to the dry brush and actually wet brushed it with a makeup dry brush. Hopefully that's making some sort of sense, but I find the coverage good. Really fast and really easy. If you haven't tried this, give it a go. That brings me on to the second phase. Now, I like to dry brush because it's fast, it's quick, and you get amazing results. It's not a hard technique to use, and it gets the job done. So keeping in colour theme with the Skeletorks, putting the shyish purple wash over the whole cape. And now once again, using the dry brush, once the model had dried, going over but using more of the lighter purple. And look at the results. Pretty cool for tabletop standard considering it's not a hard technique. Second phase, even lighter. And you can knock the colours back down, don't worry about that, or go even brighter. I'm a fan of the texture that it adds. Now this, with the Skeletorks, brought some of the flavour back into the colours on the armour, so true to form, I'm trying to keep everything tied in. I stipple on this so-called wash. And yeah, I've nailed the purple, but I think it needs more blue. So I'm adding more blue. Instead of getting frustrated, changing your mind or feeling brave enough to redo halfway through like this, it's okay. Just make a bubblegum flavoured colour and make a mess. Relax. Keep going. And eventually, things might just start to make sense. Now I did multiple layers here. It didn't take long. And the technique was simple. Every time I went over with a dry brush, I put a little bit more blue in. And just kept going over nice and gently. And then I started to see it. He is a shaman, so it needed to be slightly different. So, in my opinion, for me, I got brave and decided to do some bold highlights, hitting all the large areas and every area that was raised, using stippling effects, little lines, and a bit of just painting. I didn't know if I'd made a mistake or not. But this started looking okay. Now we can carry on. Just a very quick go over with this wash. Always try and get full coverage. At least that's what I did here. And now back to this sponging technique, which is what this cape was about for me. I really wanted to try these makeup sponges. I'm trying to apply the highlight here on this cape. And at first, okay. It was working, it was putting a highlight on. But I wasn't sold. But I kept going. And suddenly, I could just start to see what the fuss was. So now, adding more white to the blue for another highlight. And this is really where I saw it just looked so cool, and the highlights popped so easily. I'm a fan of the sponge. The SpongeChop. And at this point, for a tabletop standard, for ease, really? Not bad at all. It looked mystical, magical, and it was in theme to the other Skeletors. The only thing I would do is remember to clean the sponge. I was really happy with the look. Really happy with the look. It was tying in, but it looked just a bit more mystical, a bit more shaman-like. So now, it was just some finishing touches. So I got all the skulls and the bone done on the model. And I did want to keep this simple. It was all about the cape, and that was practically done. So using the yellow from the Skeletors, I painted all of these checks of armour. And, staying creative, I thought I'd add a bit of this, see what happened. Because why not? Well, why not? That's what you get. If you like that look and think it's cool, then go for it. But for me, it was too much. And I just go over all the leather and all the bone with this wash. Taking my time. If you're wondering about the skin, if you want to see how I do orc skin tones, just have a look in the description. I've got some videos. A very light wash over this cape. Add as much as you want. I only did one coat. Something hit me and I just wanted to put... I'll see if I could do the Skeletor face. Seems though it's the Skeletor, so I wanted to try and get that orange glow and yellow, same as Skeletor's face. Sorry for the out of focus. My bad. Now, I'm just making this up as I go along. I was already happy. The cape looked absolutely awesome for the simplicity and being tabletop standard. This was all just fun. And I don't know. I think I did alright. Process is very simple, as you can see. I don't know. Let me know how I did with that at the end. With things like bone, I do like to go back over with a lighter highlight. It doesn't take long, and the effect you get for something speedily done is pretty cool. And just a small effort to put a few on, I think helps. for everybody watching, thank you. Thank you for your time, and I hope that you've been entertained. Please leave down in the comments anything that you want to know, or what you think worked, what you think didn't. For further videos, like painting of the shaman's staff, you will have to visit the Patreon. And as always, free your creativity. Bye.